Hello and welcome back to another Tribal War. This week it is Modern Tribal Wars and I am playing a Vampire deck. This is a deck I've played before in a Legacy version, but it was fairly easy to convert it to Modern. So it's mid-range, Mardu. Basically the idea is to kill everything the opponent does and then use one of the late game advantage generating cards to take over. So I've got Fatal Push, Lightning Bolt and Path to Exile for early cheap removal. Not necessarily sure this is the right combination of them, but that's what I'm going for. Inquisition, just a bit more interaction. Gruul Drow's Assassin is a cheap card, but it is one of the sort of late game advantage generating things. It's a I don't know what it is on legs. Let's say it's a disfigure on legs that turns into two disfigures on legs once you level it up. So it takes quite a lot of mana to invest into it, but it's just repeatable removal. 2-drop, we've got Cordial Vampire. This is something that wasn't in the Legacy version of the deck. It's only came out in Modern Horizons, whenever that was. It's not too long ago. But whenever Cordial Vampire, another creature dies, put a 1/1/1 counter on each vampire you control. So obviously, combination with tons of removal, this can be a kind of super lord. And that's why I'm running 4 Fatal Pushes, because black is my main colour, and 3 Lightning Bolts, just 2 Path to Exile, because Path to Exile doesn't trigger it, so going heavier on the actual normal removal stuff. I still want some Path to Exile, because obviously Fatal Push and Lightning Bolt have some gaps in the things they can target. Gatekeeper of Malakir should really be over in the 3-drops. It's the Edict Vampire. Kicker Edict. Gifted Aetherborn, just 2/3 Death Touch Lifelink. Just good against everything really. It's not too aggressive, but it's good defensive, good for shoring up the life and killing the trades with anything. So that's all good. Angrass Rampage is just a one-of. This is something I'm testing out. So target player sacrifice an artifact, a creature, or a planeswalker. So it's just a Edict effect, which may have some utility for hitting artifacts or planeswalkers, we'll see. Terminate, just solid unconditional removal. Mavrin Fane, whenever one or more non-token vampires you control attack, creates a 1/1 vampire token with lifelink, so just something that can, again, another thing that generates generates advantage over time. Massey, Force of Lifelinking Vampires. Tirana, flying first strike whenever she deals combat damage to a player, put a +1 counter on each attacking creature you control, so she's good on her own. She's just a threat that grows, and she's good with other creatures as well, so kind of like Cordial Vampire in that she can be a sort of super lord, but for attacking instead. Phyrexian Arena, these are a couple of long-term advantage. You can draw a card and lose 1 life, so obviously drawing cards is good every turn, and there's a good amount of life gain in the deck to offset the damage. Speaking of life gain, the flying Gifted Aetherborn, flying Desperate Lifelink. I suppose Gifted Aetherborn is the ground-based Vampire Nighthawk, I suppose. This one came first. Bloodline Keeper, another endgame card, create vampire token, and when you control 5 or more vampires, transform it into again, kind of super lord. Sorin, I haven't tried him before, so I'm testing him out. Yeah, again, just late game advantage generator, more lifelink tokens, and can apply some pressure with apply pressure with the emblem. And Olivia Voldaren, a repeatable removal ability, or even a mind control, or whatever you want to call it, ability. Again, mana intensive but very powerful, and she grows herself as well, so she can single-handedly win the game. And which are one of Vona, Butcher of Magan. Vigilance lifelink, pays 7 life, destroy target non-land permanent, activate this only during your turn. So again, just find some advantage, destroy any non-land permanent rather. And again, like I said, fair amount of life gain to offset the fairly steep cost. Any other thing to talk about is the mana base. Fairly standard. Managed to get myself a full set of Marsh Flats and Bloodstained Mires for this event. So my mana should be better than it usually is. So just standard fetch land, shock land, and then some fast lands, whatever we're calling them. Plus some shambling vents. Again, more life gain, just more threats. Single cast Lochthwain. Again, it's just an late game advantage generator. I think I've rambled on long enough. Let's get into it. Right then, here we are for round 1. I'm on the draw versus AJ Impey with a pretty sketchy hand. So obviously I've got just one land, but decent amount of interaction that I can use off that one land. I think this is a bad idea though in this deck. I'm just going to mulligan. Okay, so this is probably better. So I'll put a swamp on the bottom. So there's some questions to what to fetch with the Marsh Flats. Okay, never mind. I was going to say I could get Sacred Foundry so I've got access to all my colours, but that would stop Gatekeeper of Malakir coming down. But now that I've drawn Sacred Foundry, that's fine. Okay, let's go for the Marsh Flats. I think I'll fetch a Blood Crypt. Obviously I don't have any white cards at the moment, and I tend to, when in doubt, I tend to fetch the want to fetch the red-black lands because of Olivia Voldaren. And Shambling Vent. Ingress Rampage is a sorcery, so there's no issue in just playing a tap land. Alright, well, not a lot going on in this game so far. Let's play out the arena. I suppose Shambling Vents is one reason to fetch out more white lands, white sources than red sources. Oh no! My Rampage can't even get it. I guess I will just attack the Shambling Vent. Just getting pathed. It certainly looks like it. Okay, that's fine. Okay, Okay, so it looks like I'm probably facing angels. So it's, which probably means it's quite a high curve deck. So I'm pretty glad I've not drawn too many Fatal Bushes and Lightning Bolts, and I've drawn some more unconditional removal. Extort, and artifacts and creatures your opponents control enter the battlefield tapped. Okay. And Responding Angel. So I could terminate, but I kind of would hope to use the Fatal Push on the Resplendent Angel, because it is something that Fatal Push can potentially hit. Drana's nice because it can attack into this. Oh wait, no, sorry. It's only going to do just combat damage to a player. So after a hit, it can attack into the 3/3. So make the Baneslayer and then attack in. See what I draw and what I want to do. Cordial Vampire. Okay, I am going to, with both the Cordial Vampire and the Castle Lochthwain, encouraging me to just spend my removal. I'll do just that. But hopefully we won't see a Wrath of God here or something. Lyra Dawnbringer. It's the Angel Lord, flying first strike and lifelink. Unfortunately it costs 5, so even with all the Fatal Push can't get it. Vona can kill it, but might only have a limited amount of time. Do have one basic left. And another path. That one I don't have a basic for. So yeah, I did it range +1/+1 counter. So I'm going to need an answer for Lyra this turn. Well, that isn't one. So I guess I need to play a card out of my hand. And Castle Lochthwain for... Is it just Path to Exile that gets me out of this? Yeah, I've got to use my Angrass Rampage. Don't have enough mana for Gatekeeper. So yeah, let's just draw a Path to Exile. Nope. So this is fairly awkward. I think with 3 uncastable cards in hand and no guarantee of you being able to play Fires in Arena, just go mulligan. Okay. This seems good enough. Just Lightning Bolt. It's probably not a lot you can kill in AJ's deck anyway. There's Blind Obedience again. And Resplendent Angel. The Blood Crypts. I think I'm going to do this turn. Well, I could play Sorin, tick him up to create a token, plus him up to 4 loyalty. Resplendent Angel can't immediately kill him. Then he just go down to 1. The alternative I'm thinking of is to play Drana this turn, and next turn I can play Sorin, down tick him, which makes Drana a 3/3, and then she can attack into the Resplendent Angel. Playing Drana is more vulnerable to a Wrath. But I think if you Wraths and then I can play a Sorin next turn onto a empty board, that's fine. I should attack with my Death Touch guys as well. Probably should have attacked before playing Drana. And it is a Wrath. Gatekeeper's not bad for dealing with the next big monster that he plays. Baneslayer Angel, okay. Die sufficiently to gatekeep it. And another Baneslayer, okay. Well, if I uptick Sorin, we'll be able to survive one hit from Baneslayer. So maybe uptick Sorin, play Boner, and hopefully Boner can destroy this. No attacks, naturally. Sorin back down to 1. And a Resplendent Angel. And a Path to Exile. Okay. My situation just got significantly worse. And also Resplendent Angel triggers. So I'm in a very bad spot now. And that's no help. So between Baneslayer and Resplendent Angel, AJ will be getting a Angel token every turn. Which I need to draw a removal right about now. I'm going to have any chance this game. Okay, so there is a removal. Fortunately, I'm probably still just going to be dead. Yes, I basically have to kill a Resplendent Angel because he's got enough mana so that it can trigger itself. Yeah, I'll path Nile so I can castle. Draw something I can cast. Okay. Take out one of the angel tokens. O-ring will presumably take out the gifted Aetherborn. And I'm not going to crack the Marsh Flats because the possibility of drawing a Fatal Push and the 1 life might actually just matter. So yeah, I can attack with these two, go up to 8, still super dead. So I got fairly convincingly crushed by Angels there. Okay, welcome to round 2. And the eagle-eyed among you might notice we're actually looking at a recording here, because my opponent, LoveTapped NTG, played quite slowly this round, and I did not want to be bothered going through the live recording and editing out all of the dead air. So I'm just going to record it, comment over the playback. Okay, so here we go. I'm on the play, and this is a reasonable hand. Colonial Vampire is not the strongest on its own, but I do have a couple of ways to at least trigger it, and all my colours for some nice utility land, so keeping that. I'm just running out the Cordial Vampire, which dies instantaneously. Inquisition, which prompts a concession. Right, okay, that's something I forgot to either notice or mention, is that LoveTapped's mulligan down to 5 this game. So presumably did not have much going on, or had exactly one thing going on in hand that would be taking my Inquisition, and they felt that conceding to hide information was more useful. Right, and so we're on to game 2, and I think this is a hand that I kept. Obviously missing red mana, but got a bit of interaction and some reasonable early creatures. Can't trigger the Cordial Vampire with this, but I certainly don't think this is a mulligan. Yeah, so just let the Concealed Courtyard to hold up Path to Exile. Draw a Phyrexian Arena, which will be good. Assuming that I do get to 3 mana. Yeah, Cordial Vampire dies on site again. And we see that this is a Lucky Clover deck. Adventures. I draw Angrass Rampage, which obviously I still can't cast. Might be good against Lucky Clover. And I think at this point we're coming to the conclusion this is a peasant deck. So that was Curious Pair Adventured, but notably not actually played. Which I believe my thinking was that maybe Lotats was holding up the Stomp Giant, the 2-shock adventure thing. Just cracks of food. Neither of us have got much going on, but at least do draw something that I can play, which again immediately dies. Hey, and I finally get my 3rd land. So, Blood Grip out the Phyrexian Arena. So yeah, this is unlikely to die instantaneously to removal, and it gets the most advantage the long ways out. So, LoveTapped's haggles, ditching a couple of lands, and finds another Lucky Clover. So Angrass Rampage, not very good at taking out Lucky Clovers with all the foods in play. I get some more lands, and yeah, I think at this point I play out Vampire Nighthawk. So I was reasoning that the reason that these weren't being played was that he was holding up removal. Although in retrospect, this is probably just because he was waiting for a Edgewell Innkeeper to actually get some value out of them. But I'll play Vampire Nighthawk because I'd rather that eat any removal. There's more haggling going on. And a third Lucky Clover. So I'll play out the 2 Death Touch Lifelinkers rather than like Olivia, because it uses my mana more efficiently, puts out more pressure on, minorly more pressure, and is less vulnerable to a single lightning bolt or whatever, eating up my entire turn. So at this point, Love Taps plays out one of the creatures, just presumably to put out a bit of minor amount of defense, and because he's got plenty of to trigger Edgewell Innkeeper if he draws that anyway. So draw a Bloodline Keeper on a Godless Shrine. Bring with all my creatures. This is a natural thing to do. One of them does in fact get lightning bolted. I believe at this point I play Bloodline Keeper. And I forget to play the Godless Shrine because I am incompetent. So Love Taps plays a Garrick, and he's it to untap a couple of lands. Draw Vona, which I think I just play. Yeah, and that gives me 5 vampires, which allows me to transform the Bloodline Keeper into a Lord of Lineage, and then attack for a lot with 4 flying damage going at the Garrick. So Love Taps blocks the Gifted Aetherborn, and then casts Usher to Safety, which triggers the 3 Lucky Clovers. So one of them saves the Garrick, one of them targets the Merchant. I think that's the original target, the Merchant. So one of them targets a land, and the other one targets a food, so that rather than targeting the Merchant multiple times, which would cause the original Usher to Safety to not have a target and be countered, which would send the creature to the graveyard rather than into exile where it could be cast. And then presume that's the same Merchant is haggled away. Sorry, it's turned into a haggle and ditches the Razor's Edge thicket that was taken back to hand, along with the Garrick. Presumably it's not going to do much on this board state, so discards Burning Oil. 3 damage to target attacking or blocking creature with flashback. Which is obviously not very good in this situation where all my creatures have at least 4 toughness. So here's the stomp, taking out the so yeah, that was 3 on the Lord of Lineage and 1 on the now 2/2 token. Swing for 8. Destroy one of the lucky clovers because I'm not really worried about my life total at this point. I'm more concerned about this somehow. These lucky clovers somehow taking over the game. And at this point, I play Olivia Voldaren. Or I attempt to. Yeah, there we go. Managed it. Yeah, little taps doesn't. Just plays the land and doesn't do anything else. Yeah, cast Burning Oil on the Olivia, which does have 3 toughness. But then I'm able to activate its ability on one of my own creatures, which grows her up to 4. And at that point, off taps concedes. So there we have it. Okay, and we're on to round 3 versus Kumagoro on the play, and seems like an acceptable hand. Marsh flats just in case I desperately want to kill anything turn 1. Look what's going on in Kumagoro's side of the world. So, Sangomancer, Waking Zone, Fatal Push. There's a bunch of land. So, Waking Zone makes me think this is a Grey Pack deck. I think that's the only real reason you'd put that in a green-black deck. So on that basis, I am just going to take the Awakening Zone, because Awakening Zone plus Grey Pact would be a real pain for my deck to deal with. Also, Kuma doesn't actually have anything to trigger Revolt quite yet to kill the Nighthawk. Nope, never mind. Yeah, there he goes. Well, at least he doesn't have a Fatal Push to kill Bloodline Keeper with now. There's a Sangomancer. just lightning bolt. Kinda wish I'd waited now, but hindsight and all that. Westphal Abbey. Secure Tribal there. Oh, Hex Mage. So let's kill the Hex Mage straight away. Let's see if it'll remove all of the counters from one of the vampires. And then I'm just going to burn a Fatal Push on the Tri-Builder as well, just so I can actually get damage through. So it's not an insignificant amount of damage. So if he's not got anything going on in hand, he might just create a Westphal Abbey token. No, looks like that's not happening. Or maybe it is. He's just going to wait until combat to do so. Yeah, that is what's happening. I guess I probably should have played the Bloodline Keeper pre-combat so he could get the counters, but I'm not sure it's going to matter very much. And there we go. So a little bit light on early interaction here, but still a keepable hand. And when I say a little bit light, I mean I've got absolutely no early interaction. Ooh, an Essence Warden. This is, I didn't mention it, but this is Shaman deck. Okay. Just going to route the Gifted Aetherborn first. No second land from Kuma. Kind of assume that means he's got at least a Fatal Push. Yeah, he wouldn't keep one land Essence Warden as a hand. Vampire Nighthawk, and then probably next turn I'll Cordial Vampire plus Terminate. Let's go Tribe Elder. It's not so effective against the flyer. Obviously it's going to help him get out of his unpleasant land situation. Yeah, so going to Cordial Vampire and Terminate the Essence Warden. Start trying to apply some real pressure before excuse me, before Kuma can recover from that early stumble. Another Tribe Elder. Well, certainly not the worst thing to see with a Cordial Vampire. Yeah, okay, the Cordial Vampire dies, but I still put my Nighthawk up to a 5/6. And the Castle Lockboy means I can actually cast Vona this turn. Vraska, so she can destroy the Nighthawk. Takes off a decent amount of my pressure. What I'm actually going to do is just attack Kuma. And just pay the 7 life to destroy the Vraska. 4 damage for Kuma is more important than 7 damage from me at this point. It's likely even. Yeah, I guess we should do this now just in case I find an Inquisition or whatever the name of the 1-mana vampire is I'm running. The level up one. Okay, I've got tools to deal with those. Let's just spend more removal since I've got Castle Lockthwain going. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think I'm just going to play out the Nighthawk and then activate the castle end of turn. Well, the Awakening Zone is a good supply of chump blockers. Let's just push the Warden, attack a 6 and blow up the Awakening Zone. Maybe the Night Hawk's going to get pushed. Yep, pushed right off his perch. Definitely want to destroy the Awakening Zone then, since I've lost my flying attacker. Don't want that. An ending stream of chumpers. No, I mean I should not have passed that. I should have just activated the castle. Yeah, Bitter Blossom won't do it. I was successfully keep Kuma from keeping any non-land permanents in play. And I'm back with the deck now. That was a reasonable success. I got pushed around by Angels in the first round pretty badly, which is not super surprising given that the Fatal Pushes and the Lightning Bolts weren't super effective, and I can't really outrace the Angels because my creatures aren't that big, and I can't really outmuscle the Angels because again my creatures aren't that big. So that wasn't super great, but the 2 rounds were fairly good for the Vampires. I did get kind of lucky, or rather my opponents got kind of unlucky that Love Tap's mulligan down to 5 in the first game, and then it seemed like Kuma got pretty flooded in, at least wanted to get flooded in the first game and then screwed for a while in the second game. So I did have that going for me, but I was still fairly happy with the deck. Cordial Vampire was pretty nice recent addition. Does just allow the deck to put out a lot more power than it is otherwise capable of. Sorin didn't really get much testing game with him. I only drew him once against AJ in the first round, and he wasn't particularly effective there. But it's still a bit early to determine his worth. It certainly wouldn't be better against a deck that wasn't so heavy on the flyers. Castle Lockthane was also quite nice, which I guess isn't very surprising. It's pretty obviously a powerful card. It works well in the deck with all the life gain and such that are offsetting the damage. Angrash Rampage didn't really see much benefit out of this. Even when I faced the Lucky Clovers, it was I either had better things to be doing or it was facing a bunch of food tokens as well, so it wasn't very effective there. But sort of similar to the Sorin, I've only got one of them, so I didn't get much valuable testing out of this one event. It might still be worthwhile. Anyway, I'm reasonably happy with the deck. I enjoy playing it, which is a nice bonus. Thank you very much for watching.